always credit and have a special position in my heart for the Ford Foundation. The Ford Foundation, whose offices are partly in Nairobi and New York, they have always had programs to promote human rights, social justice. So their program officer came to Uganda during that time. Then NRM had already taken power. These offices had been established, and as I was offering free legal services, they approached me and felt that I needed to advance my understanding of human rights and how to do human rights work. So when they approached me, sometimes I'm reluctant to say, but they offered me my very first trip. They sponsored me for a human rights trip. I would say across the world. The very first time. I'd never been out of Uganda, but they wanted me to get that knowledge and ability to advance this.
Understand better.
Yeah.
Tell us about two things that I'm very interested in. Number one, that day you went back home and you're the only graduate in the entire parish. I want to know the experience. And also the second experience, your first flight, because many people always say, I would not sleep. I would literally hallucinate and I would have to wake up and you're say. Tell me about those two experiences. First of all, you're leaving Makerere, going back, and you're the only graduate. Huh?
You see, as I said, it was so precious to be a graduate.
Sure.
Everyone in the constituents or parish or village, whatever, always knew who was in Makerere. And my name, was all over the village and
they didn't
the
start
surrounding
preparing.
villages.
They didn't start preparing for you a suitor already.
What is interesting is that when I graduated, the entire village virtually, raised funds for my celebration. They bought everything you can think about, the shoes, they paid for the gown, they paid for everything.
Wow.
The village. And I look back with a lot of appreciation, because you did not actually belong to just that family. You were an inspiration to the entire village. And at that time, remember, our fathers, our parents had very close networking amongst themselves. So as a graduate, I was now an inspiration to all children